my Fabe, welcome to MaiMoments, the best channel for makeup and hair tutorial and also products review. Today I'm going to share with you in detail how to transfer yourself into a heart bright for My Little Pony. So let's get started.
In order to success, we definitely have to prep, and I'm using NYX Micro Eyebrows Pencil, and I'm going to draw out the shapes of the My Little Pony eye. As you can see, I use my eyebrows to start from the top and then gradually just go straight forward, and then now I'm going to curve it in like this, and then I'm just going to shade it in. It's much easier to use this kind of method because later on whenever you use like some kind of paint, it's actually going to cover it. So if you make a little mistake, don't worry about it. Use a Q-tips to clean it off. So I'm going to draw a line and cut off right here, just copying what I'm doing. You probably cannot imagine what I'm doing yet, but just trust me, it's going to help you so much later on whenever you're adding in different colors. This is going to give you a reminder what you should add later on, which it does help me so much. I'm going to use my eyebrows as the top lid of the pony. That's where I'm going to add an intense color of black to illustrate the black eyeliners.
There we go. Okay, so the first color I'm going to go in is white. By the way, this is not my favorite painting palette because the colors shift around so easily that it's really hard for me to apply, but we're going to work with what we have.
I'm going to start at the bottom outer rims of the eye first, and I'm using the white colors because I felt it's much easier to build from the lightest to the darkest color. Since this is a painting palette, it's not going to dry as quick or even at all. So we definitely have to use a different method for this purpose.
As you can see that the color is very sheer, you can see it through. And that's not what I like. I like it to be more like thickening, and like whenever I'm trying to blend it in, I feel that if it's not laid down perfectly, it's really hard to dry.
I tried so many different methods in order to intensify the consistency of the colors, and I'm so glad to share with you today of what the tips is.
Okay, you guys, I think I figured out a way just to make the color more intense. So what you have to do is you really have to use a lot of this like really thin Morphe M250. I think that is going to be best.
Since the character that I chose is heart bright and in her eyes is color teal blue, so I'm going to pick up this colors from the palette. It is so beautiful and magical. Even if you see in the picture, it cannot represent how beautiful this color is in the real life. And I'm basically draw another layer beside the colors white. Pick up the white colors, and now I'm going to draw a circle or an oval depending on how you like it, and we are going to shade it in the white. As you can see here, this is going to illustrate the sparkles between the eyes whenever you're looking at a cartoon character. Now I'm going to draw a half circle starting from the inner corner of my eyes. We are not going to have only one sparkle, but it's definitely in different locations, also at the end like this. Let's start on my favorite part, which is known to be super tedious if you're going to do this. If you're going to mix the black paint with the white paint, it's definitely gonna come out great, and we don't want that to happen. Tips for today: if you want to have a perfect strokes in a steady hand, just don't breathe for that second. I know that sounds weird, but trust me, it does work. As far for the brushes, I recommend you to have each of the colors with a different brush. You don't want to double dip because it's going to give you a different result and it's not going to show the color to its full potential. I'm going to use black again, and I'm going to trace the outer layer, and this is going to bring more definitions and also dimension to the eye. Now it's time to draw in eyeliners, and I'm just going to fill in like this. If you are going to rock this look all day, I recommend you to use the legit eyeliner versus I'm using this paint right here. As far as painting, it will shift your makeup around unless you're adding some translucent powders on top and also using as setting spray, and it will last longer. I want to add another sparkles in my eye, so I'm using the back end of this brushes to create a perfect circle. To sculpt the eye and see even better, I'm going to add a black line right here because it makes a world difference. Since I am a girl pony, I cannot forget to draw some false eyelashes. Yes, add in those 2 wings line pointing to heaven and also another 3 down toward the earth. If I'm not going to wear a false eyelashes, I'm pretty sure my character will be. To top it off, I'm going to add some falsely where the eyeliner should be, and this is 1 strip of the eyelashes, and I'm going to add right there. And I'm going to grab a smaller eyelashes and cut it in half because I want to put 1 also at the end. Since 1 strip of the eyelashes is not able to cover the whole lid, I'm just going to use the other half and place it on top like this.
So I'm already finished with this part and I'm gonna work on my other side and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished the part of the eyes already. As you can see, I already put some lashes on the top and also on the bottom right here. I think it's such a beautiful and iconic look, and I have huge eyes.
For my special routine, I always have to apply primers, moisturizers before adding some foundations.
So the pony that I'm going to work on is Heart Bright, and their face is color, so their body color white. Instead of going to put color white, I'm just going to go in with a lighter foundation. And be extremely careful whenever you apply foundations. I did not want to apply foundations before I work on this because I mean, if I mess up and I have to start over again, it's going to be such a hassle.
Each of the pony have their own cutie mark, and this is mine, which you're gonna draw a pink heart, and then later I'm gonna go in tilt blue to draw some line and line to swirl a line like this to make it extra cute. To have a little bit more fun, I'm going to add more swirl line on my other cheeks to make it more cute and also magical. Now just add some little pink heart around the vine to make it more vibrant. And also later on we're going to add some purple just for contrast. On the other side, I also want to add a little pink heart, and so I'm just going to pick a random place and draw it on. Let's move on to a purple heart. I'm going to draw a smaller heart on the opposite side of the pink, is adding some contrast. I'm using Urban Decay Heavy Metal to draw on the line, and this is going to add some dimension and also reflections whenever you turn, and it's so sparkle, so beautiful. Next off, I'm going to use my favorite red lipstick. This is a matte finish, and finishing with the setting spray, make sure don't spray too close or too much.
So I'm already finished with my makeup. I'm going to be right back with a wig.
Here it is. I love this look so much because I can create a lot of different expressions with my face. And if you're wondering how I'm able to put on this wig, you can definitely check out this video right here.
I hope you enjoyed this video. There's another 2 video right here waiting for you to click on. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell for more notifications, and as always, love yourself, stay motivated, peace out.